Hi, welcome to Coral Roots. I'm Adrian. This is my husband Eddie, a reluctant participant in the channel. Meet our golden retriever, Carol. Claire joins us as a special guest from time to time. And we live in Cape Coral, Florida. This channel is devoted to all things living that summer 365 lifestyle. Follow along as I serial start new projects and learn from YouTube University.
Welcome back to Coral Roots. It is December 9th and it is a chilly 70 degrees. I'm aware. I do have on my lined pants, although the sun just popped out and I think it's going to be warmer than I think. My goal today, sidebar, I had another kind of bout of the Vertigo. Brought on, I think, a little bit more by myself this time. So we went to the Port Orange house when my mom was down here, and so she could see it for the first time in person and then also work on it. Claire and I did a whole bunch of outside work, which I failed at actually filming. We were really in the throes of doing stuff. I felt amazing for the first time, like since the whole Vertigo thing started, and then got back from doing all of that, took down like tree limbs, the whole thing. And ever since then, I've been walking the little tightrope. So I'm still struggle bussing. It's fine. It's fine. We're healing. Doesn't matter. I want to try to get as much of the gigantic weeds out of the middle of this raised bed garden, which I should come up with a name with this one. Front yard is the parterre garden, and this maybe the kitchen garden, I guess. I want something fancier sounding. Anyway, I want to get the big things out of here because I bought heavier plastic, like the landscape, nursery style landscape fabric, not just the like cheapy stuff. So I'm hoping that will keep some of this at bay so we can actually get shells down. So that is what I'm going to do. We'll put you on some time lapse. We'll see how far I get. I have to be careful. Carol, why are you eating those weeds? She's like, this is so fun. We haven't been outside in a little while for project work. Wish me luck. I will not push it. Got started. Carol was very helpful by me. And then I realized two things. One, I should switch my shoes because I was getting dirt all over my just freshly washed sneakers. I literally washed them after getting back from the other house because they were disgusting. And then also, I didn't give you a close-up of all the weeds, so you don't even know all the work that's about to happen. So we're going to try to get all of these big guys up. Got a little itch from all around. I do have like a quadruple layer over here, but as you can see, the weeds are making their way in again. That's just what weeds do. And then if you were wondering where you're watching from, you're actually watching from over in my neighbor's rocks because I figured it would be a nicer view than from the side or back of me. So that is why you are seeing it from this lovely vantage. So that's a different view than I think you've seen in a while. Okay, so now the sun just came way out and it's making me a little sweaty. Not going to complain about that since I started out pretty chilly. Good progress is made. Good progress was made. I really want to get the weed fabric down, but I know I'm going to need to like sit down and rest, which is so annoying. But let's take a look at how far we got. Made some really good progress. Those white roots, and you probably saw during the time lapse, they're like the big green. Wait, there's one that I missed. There's some form of watercress, which is funny because they only like to grow where there's wetness or water, and this is not either. I can kind of get like down in the crevice because it's near where the, you know, in theory the water irrigation goes down, but in the middle, I don't get that. Whatever though. So got most of that done, as leveled as I could for now. I tried to dig with the weed tool, that weed hoe thingy dealy, to get down in there to get some roots. I do think I need to come and do a Vinegar Dawn salt spray so I don't use any sort of chemicals like a horrible R word. But that will work at least to kill some of these surface roots and seeds. And then it should be good to go with the thicker landscape fabric. Got all or most of the weeds in between there, along this grass line here. They were really thick over here. I think there's overspray from the neighbor. He has his irrigation, so we get their overspray a little bit. Which also I'm going to need to figure out some sort of, I guess I'll call it a cover crop, because I don't want the overspray getting on my plants because it's reclaimed water, aka recycled poop water. Gross. So like here, some of these are coming up, so I'm going to have to keep an eye on that. I'm happy with the progress. Do I want to get more done? Yes, but I am pretty happy. Let's do a little quick tour. Look at all... these are not sweet peas, literal peas, like peas that you eat peas. And then we have some grape tomatoes, cherry tomatoes, my Jimmy Nardellos. 3 of them are managing to keep hanging on. Romas over there. And then over here, same thing, we got some peas along the edge. These are not cayenne. I'm gonna have to check my previous video. Type of pepper that I literally can't recall off the top of my head right now. And then more of the Romas. Funny enough, these Romas, oops, keeps wanting to focus on my finger. The near Romas to us don't look as nice as those, and they'll spend more time in the shade in the morning, so funny. And then we have a rosemary, rosemary? Yes, rosemary. Over there I have a sage. And then I do have seeds planted for broccoli and carrots. I don't see them popping up yet, so I'm not sure if they're going to make it through all this mulch or not. There's something right here, so maybe we got a baby broccoli, because I put those in the corners. Ooh, hold on. Just kidding, everybody. Look at, I think we've got baby carrots. That's what these little guys are. See? Look at that. We might actually get some carrots. Funny, just right here. I have them planted over here, over there. Oh, okay. Well, maybe. So, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. This is probably a pretty quick episode with all the time lapse. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Hopefully I can continue to get some projects done, get some more gardening done this winter.